What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm Reoz. I'm going to be diving into the MLB. Unfortunately, my partner Dale is not going to be in any of these videos for MLB. I'm going to be doing this solo, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're back here on a Monday. I apologize for missing opening day and then that Friday, but we're back. I'm not going to see myself missing any days here moving forward. Really stoked to get into the MLB. I know NBA seems to be getting a little dry until the playoffs come right around the corner. We only got 1 week left there, but going to be diving into MLB. Obviously, if you haven't used Prize Picks yet, use promo code Upstate. It'll match you dollar for dollar up to $100. And also check out the Patreon if you want more MLB plays from me. It's going to be all over on the Patreon. That's going to be linked in the description below. And not only that, we're going to be covering a ton of stuff for the NBA playoffs. That's a week away. Super exciting stuff. Not only the play-in games, but also all the way up to the championship series. So sit back, enjoy. We got a ton of stuff to talk about here. I got two guys just like the normal videos, and I'm going to start off right here at Pitcher Fantasy Score with somebody who had a really great season last year, and that's Nestor Cortez here for the Yankees. We're going to take him over 31 and a half. This is somebody who I think is really going to thrive in this pitch clock era. He's an up-paced pitcher. He's not going to have to deal with batters stepping out of the box, calling time and dealing with all of that nonsense. He's very quick. He wants to get the pitch right off. He doesn't want to let the batters take control of just kind of the game. And even diving into last year, he was 12-4. He had a 2.44 ERA, and he had 163 strikeouts. I looked at his strikeouts. I really did like the number at 6, but we saw last year he pitched really deep in the games. We've seen him go 7 innings, 8 innings, so we definitely know he can really manage his pitches. He can get outs when needed. He can get out of jams. And at 31 and a half, I think we're going to accumulate a ton of points, not only for his strikeouts, but just for pitching outs. You get a point for every out that he gets. So love the matchup against the Phillies. I watched him last night in that Sunday night game. Obviously, there's no Bryce Harper, but, JT is obviously a threat. Kyle Schwarber's a threat. Rhys Hoskins is a threat, but they also strike out a lot. So love Nestor Cortez. Love what the Yankees are doing this year. So definitely going to ride with him. And we're going to jump into hitter fantasy score, going with somebody I didn't really talk about much last year, and that is O'Neal Cruz here, jumping into his second season. This is somebody who's got a lot of talk about him, talking about having that home run power built just as big as Aaron Judge, and definitely has that power. And we've seen so far, I know it's super early in the season, but this pitching staff for Boston is kind of horrendous. Even the relievers, the middlemen come in, and they just can't seem to get anybody out, and they just give up a ton of runs. Cruz has already started off the season with a home run, batting 400. Definitely what you want to see in a second-year player. I feel like he's going to be more comfortable. It's definitely in this spot against Crawford, who really struggled last year. He had a 5.47 ERA, which is absolutely terrible. He had a 3-6 record. Now they're sliding him into the rotation, and he's going to get a lot of starts. I haven't heard anything of him really improving much over the offseason. I know they added batters, and they didn't really add much to their pitching staff, which I think is really going to hurt these Boston Red Sox moving forward. But the power that Cruz has, not only does he bat for contact, we already saw the home run, so a lot of upside for him. The line at 6.5 is pretty outstanding. He gets a couple hits, gets in a run, gets an RBI, scores a run. This line, we're going to really see him control really this Pirates team. This Pirates team doesn't really have a lot of hope. This is the guy that they're kind of hoping to get going, get them out of this slump. So these are my two guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got Cortez over 31 and a half pitcher fantasy score. We have Cruz over 6.5 hitter fantasy score.